Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, be sure to subscribe, and if you're already a subscriber, welcome back. This is a collective reading, just to see what needs to be released for this new moon, see what's going on with the collective and what we're going to be releasing so that we can bring in new as we move in, as we move towards new beginnings with this new moon cycle. um so what we need to just looking into what needs to be released and things like that. So starting off, we have the Queen of Pentacles. You might have did some heavy manifestation from the last full moon that we had. Just everything coming in, material gain, good things going on at the job, in the workplace. Money was, was looking good, and you put in some work for this money to make its way to you. Okay. Overflow of abundance was coming in, and very grateful for that, gratitude. But everything that glitters isn't always gold. Tower moment came in, and that's a 7 again. So something came in, came in and put like a halt to some things. um Maybe left you needing some rest and needing some reassurance and understanding um of some things. And right now, we just need to, what the cards are showing, that we need to release the back and forth um mindset. Definitely the whole going back and recharging up old situations, um reigniting old flames. Okay. Some of you may have been feeling like you want to get back with the ex or something to that nature, and you're contemplating that in a sense. With the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Cups, um you've been kind of like bumping heads with your partner, or bumping heads with yourself, your soul, and your ego. Um, the water puts out fire. Okay. They don't really mix. So it's a lot of contemplating going on and back and forth, and that needs to be released um during before this new moon cycle comes in. And guilt. Okay. Feeling guilty about something, whatever you feel like you've done wrong, or feeling like somebody has done you wrong, and you're feeling guilty because of that, like it was something that you could have done to prevent them from doing you wrong. Stop feeling guilty about that, because it's nothing you could have done. It's not your fault. um Release that guilt, release that hurt, any pain. The 10 of Swords, fresh start. 10. You've been taking it. You taking all that you could take. Okay, no more talking. You're over it. You're done. Okay, releasing that guilt, releasing that hurt. 3 of Swords. Anything that's been weighing heavy on your heart, anything that you feel like you haven't been vocal about, that's hurt your heart, that's been heavy on your heart, that bothers you in your heart space. Release that. Release all of that, and move forward in this, because you've been on a journey for justice with everything that's been going on. A lot of us have been doing a lot more research, just gaining more knowledge of self, gaining more knowledge of your own personal culture, where you come from, um and just trying to gain justice for everybody, the equal balance. Just naturally, with being wholesome beings, you just naturally want equality, because that's just, how we are as a collective. But um you're moving towards the path of finding a balance for yourself, and as well as others around you. Um and through this you through this, the releasing of your emotions and the moving forward, and the letting the tears out and the crying and going on, is leading you to this Page of Wands energy, of taking that action to keep going, to keep searching deeper within yourself, figuring out things about yourself, finding out new things about how and why you operate the way that you do. Um, along with the other swords we have was the Five of Swords. Um, Releasing the urge once again of the going back and forth, and the feeling like you need to argue every chance you get, and just releasing that, just being done with things. Okay, that's what we're going to be bringing in as well for this new moon in Scorpio. um Being done with things. You can, especially since this is in Scorpio, a lot of these emotional ties to people and sexual ties can be what has you one foot in the door and one foot out the door. But if you know that it's over and you know that it's toxic for you, go ahead and release that relationship, because you're hindering yourself from your ascension and your growth. Okay, if this is the energy, it's the arguing and fighting in the home, and the home isn't happy anymore, and you know that it's over, it is what it is, then go ahead and release that, because all you really what you're really looking for is that temperance and that peace within yourself. You're figuring out the perfect formula, and the right mixture of for your happiness and your life and your abundance, and what makes your life whole and wholesome. Okay, um, putting the pieces together, and then we have the High Priestess. So at the beginning, there's the Queen of Pentacles, and then we ending it with the High Priestess, and this is Scorpio energy, digging into the underworld. So you start out with this, and then we're going back, and we're digging a little deeper. Okay, getting into occult knowledge, looking into different things such as tarot, or palm readings, just many other things, seeing what type of tapping into powers. A lot of you may have been hearing about these powers we're going to be getting on the 21st, and what's going on the 21st. So a lot of us are looking deeper into that and trying to understand what's going on with that. So that's what this new moon in Scorpio is definitely going to be bringing. A lot more power-ups and a lot more information, and things coming out just about spirituality and occult type of things. And the overall energy is the Seven of Cups. Okay, taking the time to rest, taking the time to recharge yourself. This is a new moon. We're approaching a new cycle. The moon goes through cycles and phases just like you. Okay, taking the time to make sure that you're making the right decision. Okay, um and sometimes you need that. Sometimes you need time. Everything doesn't need to be rushed. Take some things take a little research. Some things take a little time. Okay, you may have manifested last month or last moon cycle, and now you're like, oh wow, that worked out for me. Let me get a little deeper into this. Let me see what other things I can bring forth into my life. Let me see what other things I can speak into existence. Let me see what other things I can set my intentions into, to keep bringing forth whatever I want to bring forth into my life. So the overall energy is that seven again. How can you turn this tower moment upside down? How can you make the best of this tower moment? Okay, this enlightenment experience, whatever. I know if you were not living under a rock this whole 2020, you have come into some type of enlightenment this year. Okay, some type of new knowledge, some type of new study or hobby, some type of new something that has clicked with you. And even if you're watching this video and you already wasn't into different things like this, you're now diving deeper and wanting and yearning for an understanding of self and how you operate. So that's just beautiful. So now's the time to align everything and put all the pieces to the puzzle. How can I allow this tower? How can I make the best out of this tower moment? Okay, what's the next steps that I need to take? What works best for me? Okay, yeah, you can watch videos, you can listen to other people and listen to other people's spiritual journey and see what they do and all of that, but don't just see what people do and follow what they do. Make your own decisions. What's the right pathway for you? Okay, what's going to work best for you and how you feel and your spirit and your soul. Okay, so take the initiative to definitely, number one, release the guilt. Release the guilt, release the pain, release the hurt. Okay, release all of that stuff off your heart, because once you do, then you can go ahead and set those intentions over the next couple of days as the new moon comes in and starts to phase in. Um, as the new moon grows full, you will be growing as well. So release the guilt, release the hurt, figure out what things work best for you, what decisions you need to make moving forward, and learn something new. Definitely learning something new, especially with deeper, darker knowledge, if that's what you're being drawn to right now. Because this new moon in Scorpio is definitely going to bring in some deeper knowledge and things like that. So thank you guys for watching. Once again, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. Be sure to leave a thumbs up on this video and turn on my notification bell so you can be notified when I drop new videos. All right, thank you. Bye.